Farms. I'm so excited to be here today. It's a lavender farm. Erika, can you just tell us a little bit more about the farm and what you do here?
We are a maple, lavender, and produce farm. We have 350 maple taps, and we have about 12 varieties of lavender. And we also do tomatoes, cucumbers, and loofah. So we started growing lavender in 2015, and with that lavender we do our own distilling, and we make our own essential oil, and I make our own hydrosol. So all of our products actually have our own essential oil in them, and then we also sell the hydrosol separately. We've been in business, I took over the farm in 2015.
That's amazing. So how did you get into farming? Like, was that something
My husband was always into, like, him and his family were just kind of always into some sort of agriculture. And when we met, you know, we just decided to buy this land and expand on a family business that he had already had.
Any reason you decided to focus on lavender in particular?
We both really, it was very random conversation that led us to lavender. Me and my family had gone away always to Cape Cod, and we would always visit this lavender farm, and Kent always just really liked lavender. And one day he called me and was like, what do you think about growing some lavender? And I was like, sure, why not? You know, thinking maybe a couple plants here and there. And he was like, no, like, let's plant 500 lavender plants. And so we did. We started with 500, we went to 1,000. And then in 2018, we actually planted 5,000 lavender plants. But with farming, everything does not go as well as you plan. And in 2018, it was the year of rain. It was actually the highest recorded amount of rainfall since they've been recording it, like in the 1900s sometime. And all of our lavender plants got root rot. They did not succeed, and they did not weather over the winter. So the next year when we went to go check on our pretty babies, they did not like the weather. So
Wow.
So now we're back down to, this was our test field, but we're slowly reviving the big field and adding new plants.
That's amazing. So you're coming back from that, adding the new plants.
And we just received a New York grown and certified grant, and we'll be updating our maple sugar shack. So we're actually building a processing center, so it'll be a big barn. Everything will be inside. It'll be up to the New York State grown and certified standards. Everything will be enclosed in a building. So that's really exciting. So we will be focusing a lot more on maple next year. And this year we kind of took a little, you know, since COVID, we've kind of slowed down on the farm with events. We've been doing yoga and a few more wellness things just to kind of keep us grounded. But next year in 2023, we're actually planning on coming back. We'll bring back our maple tours. We'll bring back the Harvest Festival. So 2023, look for us.
Yeah. And that's what you're doing here today, right? You have the yoga.
Today we
Tell us about that.
So the first Friday of every month is yoga in the lavender field. It's run by Grassroots Yoga from Wurtsboro. Susan Garcia is the owner, and she's been doing yoga here for about 4 years with us. We've done all different kinds of yoga and gans, and we did like a Native American drum circle with her. But yeah, so this year it's the only event that we have open to the public is yoga.
That's so fun. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. Can you tell us a little bit more about the product you have here, the hydrosol? I'm not familiar actually. What is hydrosol?
So hydrosol is, some people say it's a byproduct of distilling when you make essential oil. I don't like to say it's a byproduct because it makes it sound less than, and I think actually there's like so much you can do with hydrosol. So when you distill the plant material, whether it be floral or tree bark or an herb, whatever it is you're distilling. You do it in either all water, which would be a hydro distillation, or you do it with steam, where the water is underneath the plant and the steam breaks the plant apart, or you do a combination so it has both steam and water. Right here we have lavender and we have wild rose. These are both hydro distillations. So they actually soak in the water and then it heats up. It breaks the plant material apart. We also make lotion. Our main lotion is lavender, because that's the main product that we distill. But then when there's something in season that I can get a lot of essential oil from, I'll make a lotion. So usually we do a pine one, because we have a lot of fallen pines on this property. And I've done a bee balm lotion with wild rose. Rose is one of the smallest oil producers, so I actually don't ever get any essential oil from any rose. And then I do lip balm, salad lotions, we do lavender jams, we do maple syrup. I usually do soap. I have a few batches curing at home. Again, I use whatever is in season. So the next thing, actually next week, we're harvesting yarrow, and if you happen to be in the area, Rock Hill Farmers Market, we're there every Saturday from 10 to 2. We'll be doing a distilling demonstration, so we'll be distilling yarrow at the farmers market. And that's pretty much the majority of my products.
That's awesome. So cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for this time, and I can't wait to see the yoga. And I want some pine cream, and I want some maple syrup. So I'm excited to get those things too. Thank you so much, Erika.
Thank you for coming.